But the squad in Orlando is fighting. They'll face this man, Lionel Messi, on the weekend. But tonight, Messi takes on Toronto FC.
Yep, big matchup coming up Sunday, Orlando and Inter Miami. Inter Miami, though, first order of business, it is tonight against...
So they can win. They can win this, so why not just go and win it?
But couldn't they win it without these two players to give them a little bit more rest? You just heard Taylor Twellman say that Lionel Messi's carrying a slight calf injury. Wouldn't another 3 days be beneficial?
They just had some proof. I know it's against a tougher team in Atlanta where they didn't have these two players.
The players around him in his presence and without him on the pitch as well.
We've seen a little bit of a tweak.
Where they didn't have these two players and it didn't go so well. So if I'm Tata...
Are you considering
Messi,
Atlanta's
get on
the
the
same as
field.
Toronto?
I'm not. But I'm not looking at my team last week without them and we lose. Today, you play.
BWP just looks over you, sees the Canadian flag.
I'm not even wearing red, B.
But I do wonder for Tata Martino, because we talked about this is going to be really interesting coming down the stretch. 6 matches, over 18 games. There's going to be a lot of decision-making. We'll dive into that throughout the entire night. You have
below them in the standings. Is this a game that they must win?
It is a must-win game because this is the kind of game that I said before. It's a gimme game. It can be a game that can be confusing or a little bit tricky if you allow it to be. A good...
Farias, Messi, grips off, and now the break might be on, and this is something, a lively moment from the Italian international. Bernardeschi will come narrow at times. Messi.
This is the perfect stage for this Toronto FC side, especially when you know you have a... So here you turn the ball over. The last person you want to see running at your back line, Lionel Messi, this one just gets out of his reach and goes out of bounds. But those kind of turnovers can quickly translate to chances on goal or chances that...
Across. Alba, another good run in behind. You can see the intent there of Joseph Martinez to offer that in a sloppy affair so far in the middle of midfield from both sides. Messi trying to open things up. Messi trying to drive forward. Messi on his left foot, first attempt from Lionel Messi and right down the throat. You don't want to give him too much space. He created this space himself.
You see that first touch, how it just now opens up space. That run by Joseph Martinez frees up that lane, that shooting lane.
Shape, deep, almost inviting into Miami. Lionel Messi to break them down. And Neil, give it a good go, trying that little...
On that halfway line.
Messi turning away from Jordi Alba, trying to get on his left foot, back in for Messi, on the turn away from Bradley, still has it, Messi on his right foot, good block. Petretta all the way across. Starting to heat up now into... Reyes with a chance to deliver towards the far post, Messi with the run! And it's a volley with that right foot just over. What movement from that Inter Miami front three. If that's on his left foot, it's probably in.
Young David Ruiz, though, in midfield. He's stuck.
Andre Yedlin on the throw in. Interesting. Insigne.
We know his wizardry from dead ball situations.
He's over it, whipped in. Too close to Romero. Strong punch clear. Alba, and actually the flag has... Ruiz. Messi trying to play. Messi. Pocket of space between three, doesn't matter, holds on to it. Alba, lovely ball across, and again Bradley, Messi up to it like a flash, and it's cleared.
He's in front of it to attack. Kamal Miller on that far side.
Messi, edge of the penalty area. Alba getting some sort to one of the fullbacks for Inter Miami. We'll get back to that in a moment. Lionel Messi. Joseph Martinez goes back for Messi. Messi inside the area, and the angle, he was just chased off by Franklin. Thanks to Messi, they did play a number of games in close proximity in that League's Cup run. US Open Cup. Robert Taylor is readying himself. He is going to come on. Leandre Edlin giving the captain's armband. And it's a huge blow. One man who has increased his form over the last couple of months is Robert Taylor. He comes on, but the warm ovation for Lionel Messi, but...
Off the bench. or coming off the field, excuse me, sitting down on the bench, talking with the training staff. He currently has ice on his right hamstring. Messi does not have ice yet and is not seeking treatment, but he's also very visibly frustrated. But as you guys mentioned earlier, lots of minutes already played by both of these guys and lots of minutes still yet to be played.
I wonder what that comes. Messi down the tunnel. I almost feel, Mo, and you don't often say this,